Okay, let's talk about bouldering pads. Simply, bouldering pads are used to protect the climber should they fall or drop from a route. They use foam to create a soft surface for the climber to land on. And these things have developed a bit over the years, from a sort of mattress or bit of foam lying on the ground to the sophisticated things we see today. Now, they all use foam within them, but the quality of foam varies hugely between different brands. From personal experience, I've found that it's a useless investment to buy a really cheap pad. The foam just breaks down quickly and becomes too soft to land on. As with most things in climbing, spend a little bit more money and it will last a lot longer. Right, so there's a few ways the bouldering pads fold up, which makes a difference to performance. This is a Cassin Mini Domo. This has a hinge style design. So when you fold it up, it's nice and compact. It also means it can lie nice and flat on the ground, and you can fold it in two to protect two areas at once. So great for those boulder problems where there's another boulder sort of sticking out the side. You can protect the side and the floor. The disadvantages are that this section here where it folds up is susceptible to rocks getting in underneath it. So if there's a rock under there and you land on it, it's a little less protected. Now, some brands are solving this issue, like this is the Snap pad, and they use a little bit of Velcro on the hinge section. So when you put it together, it sticks together, means rocks don't force their way up through it. So that's hinge style designs. The other way that bouldering pads fold is a taco style design. Kind of makes me hungry. That's such a crap joke. The taco style design is when the bouldering pad folds over like a taco. So you can see it here on this massive Petzl one, just folds over, and on this Snap pit wrap. Now, the disadvantage is that it doesn't fold as neatly as a hinge design. You can see there's a bit more bulk in there. That makes it tricky for fitting into small cars or when you're piling lots of bouldering mats on top of each other. It also restricts the amount of space inside the mat. So if you're shoving shoes and shirts and water bottles inside, not enough room. But there are some massive advantages. Let me show you. Now, when you lay it on the ground, there's a big flat surface with no little hinges or ridges to get in the way. Usually you'd remove this bit as well, but I can't be bothered. So when you're climbing up on a rock and you look down, instead of seeing like a surface with a hinge in the middle, it's just a flat landing area, which gives you loads of confidence. So what type of pad do you need? Well, here's a few of my suggestions for you. For an entry-level pad, this Beal Air Light is a great choice. It's not very expensive, is incredibly light, and is incredibly compact. Has a nice wide surface area when you fold it out, and two carrying systems, a back strap system, and a sort of handle over the shoulder look. This is great for a secondary pad, or if you're just starting out, a good beginner's pad. Okay, so stepping up into sort of a mid-range category. If you're looking for a bigger pad for higher boulder problems, then the Snap pit wrap that we looked at earlier is a really good choice. Honestly, I'm a little bit biased towards Snap. I think the design of them are really cool and the technology is awesome. For example, the pit wrap has 16 individual foam cells in it, each one pierced with little holes. That means that when you land on it with a small fall, the air is forced out of it, making it nice and soft. But if you take a big fall, there isn't time for the air to escape. So it's retained, meaning the foam firms up a bit. So when you take a big, massive fall onto it, you don't go through the padding. So this Snap pit wrap is perfect for higher boulder problems, lower boulder problems, and sort of everything in between, really. But if you're looking for a massive area of padding, you're gonna have to sort of up your game a bit. So the Petzl Cirro is massive. It's gonna give you lots of confidence when climbing super high balls. It's got this really tough exterior to it, so it's not gonna degrade quickly. The foam inside is a very high quality layered foam, and it's got this bomb-proof tough carrying system, which you're gonna need because this thing is big. Let me show you what it looks like, fold it out. As you can see, it's massive and it's brilliant for falling onto too. Gives you loads of confidence. And you might have seen during that little time-lapsey thing that the back folds around to protect the carrying system. So that means that this won't get all sort of landed on, won't get covered in dirt. So it means you can walk away at the end of the day with a nice clean back. It's a great little feature for seriously an amazing hardcore pad. So that's it, bouldering pads done. As always, comment below and let us know what you think of these pads. I haven't actually used this one in the field, so tell me if it's any good. Okay, controversial issue time. We're going to quickly chat about padding out the landings on trad climbs. Now, personally, I don't have an issue with this. I would much prefer to break a leg rather than break my back. But some people think it's cheating, that if it's got a big run out and you might hit the deck, that's all part of it. What do you guys think? Should you pad out a trad landing? You see, I think if you put a whacking great big airbag at the bottom of a climb, that is kind of cheating. But there's a real fine line between the sort of high-end snap pads and an airbag. I don't know. Let me know what you think, comment below. Let's keep it polite, people, okay? All right, let's talk about Petzl discount codes. To tie in with this show, we're giving away a special 10% discount code on all Petzl pads that we stock. So that's the Cirro, which is this bad boy, and the Alto, which is a smaller version. Simply enter the code MATTPetzl10 at the checkout. This will run from Friday the 24th at about 5 p.m. until Monday the 27th at about 12 p.m. at night. Now these are already discounted on the website, so that makes the Alto 26% off and this Cirro 21% off. This is an amazing deal. It will never happen again, so make sure you grab it this weekend if you want a Petzl pad. So last week's competition winner, thank you. So we were giving away 4 Con carabiners for the best tips on carabiner maintenance, and the winner was Stura Sieta Livag. Sorry dude, I butchered your name. But he had a really in-depth and frankly amazing gear maintenance tip. So thank you very much, mate. Carabiners are winging its way towards you. Guys, that is all we've got time for in today's show. Thank you so much for watching. Please, as always, comment below. Let us know what you think about the pads and about padding out the bottom of trad routes. And don't forget, MATTPetzl10. 1 weekend only. Thanks for watching. See you soon.